Hello, I'm sorry about that. I was cut off. Let's get back to it. All right. Empathy, sympathy, empathy. They're one and the same, or they just go hand in hand. If you're able to give a darn, actually care about anyone or everyone or anything other than yourself, that's wonderful. That's how you're human. Yes, it may be okay to be selfish a little bit, but it's better to be selfless. Think about it. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel good. hmm Empathy. Oh, and as for the people that are not observant enough to know if someone's having a really rough day or a terrifying bad day, stop it. Do it. Do it. Gnats. Gnats. I don't like those bugs. I don't like them at all. Fruit flies. Keep them away. Hey, stop it. Anyways, let's see here. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I saw this story, this video of a guy who was going to jump off a bridge, got saved by a seal, not a Navy SEAL, an actual sea lion sort of seal. And it was as I feared. Even before the video started, I hate to say it, but I knew how it was all going to go down. It was too easily made. Stop it. Anyways, if I was there, right there with that guy, flip, if I was to have the ability to teleport, and for some random reason I teleported somewhere around there, or whatever, heck, if I was right there with him, I would have noticed. I would have. I would have. Well, not at that age when he was that age. The thing is that there are signs when someone might do something bad or good, even, or anything at all. You just gotta notice these things. I know that you have your own lives, you gotta get things done and everything else, but come on. It pays to be able to notice stuff from people. And yes, everybody's got their reasons for everything and doing everything and stuff like that. It's just just as much as an act of random kindness, just randomly be observant, for whatever, on a day, just try to look around, pay attention to anything and everything or whatever. And yes, this person on the bus was driving. He or she had to do what they had to do, and everybody's got problems. Like I said before, they got their own reasons for doing whatever they do, you know. Be right back. Okay. Now let's see here. What was it? Oh, yes. I could have told him, heck, the way I've been going about when I care. If I saw someone about to do suicide, this is how much I'd care. Even though a random person, I don't give a darn if it's random. I just give a darn that they still are able to live. I Here's how I would play it out. Instead of talking to them, I'd grab them, tape them, heck, to a flippin' post or anything. Just tie them down and then talk to them. Because, yes, they're going to be tempted to just jump anyways. The stubbornness of peoples. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. Alright, man. Alright, let's get back to it. Sorry about that. Had to, relieve myself of things. Anyways. Alright, let's do this. Empathy. Well, I guess I said all I need to say, you know. You get the idea, hopefully. I gotta keep up with myself. Entertain. You gotta entertain ideas, and you gotta entertain your guests. You gotta entertainment. You know, to have fun, you know, just entertain. I know it may not be inspirational as it used to be. Dang, I gotta pick up this slack. Entertain. It's better than detain. Entertain, detain. You see where it goes? Enter, and then D. Weird. Anyways, I don't think there's a connection with that, but there could be. You gotta entertain all kinds of ideas. You gotta toss them around, you know? Think outside the box, but you have to be in the box in order to think outside it. And you also have to know where the box is and where you is. And so much more. Come on! I keep telling myself, come on, dude! You're losing them! Tech-savvy wise, I'm not that good. I'm a boomer at that. I have to admit this. I have to admit my flaws in order to know my strengths. Hey, it's the only way to move forward. Kind of like how you can find a weak in the chain, you know, a chain that is weak. So you can replace it and make it stronger, or just make it stronger right there and then. Weak link. You get the idea. You gotta find it in order to make it stronger. Anyways, let's see. Evolve. Oh, yes. If we don't come together as a species and actually give a darn about each other, then we will not evolve. How can we evolve if we think we're above each other or everyone else is below or just holding grudges? It's not good for your health. Anger, stress, and all that jazz is never good for your health. Rage, wrath, and vengeance, and all kinds of stuff. Family feuds. Oh man, check this out. Oh yeah, I'm losing hair, by the way, and my scalp's drying out from stress. I know I probably said this before, but you might want to compare from the last time I said it to this time, you know, align them up to see the differences. Anyways, that's just hair. There's other ways where your health can go wrong when you try to do something or think that bad things are just... I'm not going to go into that. Okay, evolve. How can we evolve as a species? I mean, seriously, ants and others like them have survived. People think, oh, but I can squish them. Well, guess what, dude? Some ants can get you real bad. Holy moly. For those of you who've seen Ant-Man, you notice that there's more than just those types of ants in the wild. Bullet ant, you've seen that one. And the others in Ant-Man. There's also the ants that can do some serious damage. There was even a prehistoric one, you know, back then. It was huge. It was big, and that's it. Ants work together. They may have one leader, the queen, you know. We'll get back to that topic about other things later. Anyways. But it's the ideal that working together is how they've survived for so long. I mean, fire ants? Are you kidding me? Them guys are just, whoa, hold on, stop it, no flies. Those guys, they're survivors for a reason. I mean, no sacrifice, no victory. No sacrifice, no victory! One ant will be sacrificed for the whole dang colony. And yes, there's the concept of one life above everyone else, or everyone else above one life. But here's the thing, all for one and one for all. Together, we may never fall. United we stand, divided we fall. And yet, hopefully we're not dividing. We're helping. We're trying to get things done. I mean, if we were to cooperate so much, I mean, it's so much of a level that we could just suck it up and shake hands with someone who is considered an enemy. I mean, grudges, people. Come on, man. Even if it's for religious purposes or whatever, it doesn't matter. The fate of the worlds is at stake. Greed can just kiss my blue-veined, red-skinned, heritage, white. No. I gotta not do that. It can just kiss my redneck, blue-veined, pale, big behind. Greed. I hate greed. I really do. All the deadly sins. All 7 of them. I don't like them. I really don't. And I've been asking myself this question even though it didn't deserve to be asked. Because I would already know the answer. I just wanted to get curious. How would lust kill people? It seems harmless, doesn't it? Here's the thing. No. And it might be a little bit on the innocent side if you play your cards right in a relationship. Stuff like that. Ooh. But if it goes off the edge into the extreme. How do you think people who do the most despicable, disgusting things to other people, how do you think they are made? Lust. It's slow, slithery, and sly, and deadly. You won't notice it until it's too late, and even then, you don't care. Because you would get anything and do anything just to have a certain feel. Ooh. I'll talk about some other things from that later. If you want to hear about my opinions on certain other stuff, It's just boys against girls all over again. Except it's not in kindergarten or anything like that. No, the adults made it extreme, apparently. I'll get back to that some other time. Alright, let's see here. Let's evolve. Exercise. I mean, you gotta exercise in order to live. And I know you might want to live your life the way you want to live it. And yes, I have I have a little bitty belly right here too. I have a belly, right? See, right there. Stuff like that, yeah. Belly. Anyways, let's face the facts, You can exercise to feel good, and it does feel good when you exercise. But everybody has a limit. I mean, come on. We gotta know our weaknesses in order to make them strong. And you're not weak, but you do have flaws. I mean, it's good to have them. It lets you know you're human. Like I said some other time before, perfection is just a load of horse hockey. I mean, there's no such thing, alright? You can strive for perfection, but you can't reach it completely. No. You just can't. There's always going to be flaws. There's going to be weak link in the chains, but that's the good stuff. I mean, it's how you can make life interesting. It's how you can challenge yourself. It's how life challenges you. It's how you can move forward. I mean, if there's a crack in the road, hey, there's people to get taken care of it. That's a job description right there. It's good. And by the way, you don't have to say that you are flawed to yourself. You don't have to have someone else say you're flawed. You just have to say, well, you have to actually search for if there's any flaws at all, so you can make them stronger. But let's face it, you're not weak. There's a difference between flawed and weak. Weakness. It doesn't exist. Not that much so as you may think. Weak means brittle, breaking, and stuff like that. Seriously. Flawed, it means, well, you can make it flawless, you know? You can mend it, you can bind it, you can control it, you can improve it. It may seem something like that for weak, but seriously, when I listen to the word weak, when I hear the word weak, what comes to mind is glass that breaks easily or something like that. And you're not that. No one is, okay? You can become stronger than anything if you were. I mean, are you gonna let something small like a missing finger stop you from typing keys or anything like that? Or say if you have something big, like a missing limb, is that gonna stop you? People, let's get serious. The human race should notice by now that we represent the word relentless. We are relentless. We are stubborn. We keep moving forward. We keep on going. Come on, peoples. Take this challenge to be relentless. To keep moving. To keep on. To keep strong. Now, I know this may seem weird, but it's actually true. And for some of you who may believe this, yes, we are apes. So I'm going to say it. Apes together strong! Apes together strong! So there you go. Oh man, and like I keep saying, good advice is good advice. You don't waste it, all right? Especially when it's potential, and it can come from anything and anyone. Come from anywhere too. United we stand, divided we fall. I'd rather unite. I'd rather the whole human race, every last one of us, working together, because that's how we can evolve. I mean, the reason why we're not moving that much forward is because we have problems. I mean, if we can have someone like a neighbor help us out with the problems, hey, there you go. We're good with that. We're good. We have someone that can help us lift this problem up or bring bad things down. Being a good Samaritan. And yes, I know some of you may not believe in this sort of thing, but think about it. If you have a wall in front of you, you can either go around it, push through it, or under it, or over it. But let's face the facts. What is this wall? What is this problem in front of you? Could it be a person, place, or thing? Well, if it's a person, there's a reason for that, because they got problems. They got a wall. They got their reasons, which is why work things out. Work together. So there will be no walls. So where there be no need to bring down walls, because there won't exist. If people help out with other people's problems, and then just random kindness, pay it forward, it works. It works to help people out, And yes, a lot of you are doing that. It's awesome when I see that. There's hope for humanity yet. I saw a video of a kid, a teenager, running circles around his teacher. Not literally, but in a sense that he was teaching her. Oh, that should be encouraged. I love that. Oh my gosh. When kids do stuff like that, the teacher shouldn't be angered or baffled at the sight of it. No. They should enjoy it. It means that they want to learn. That should encourage them. That should be encouraged. That means you're learning something. Anyone can learn from anyone. Anyone might know anything. Knowledge is power. If you crave it, the knowledge itself, go for it. But craving power, let's face it, power ain't worth it, alright? It can get out of control real fast. Every time someone craves power and wants power for just to hold it, to heck of it, just use it and abuse it, that's not right. It doesn't end well for them at all. It never does. People may think it does, but it doesn't matter how long it takes. They always fall. You can't control the human race. No one can control an entire species, but it ain't right to do so either. Heck, if I had the ability to control minds, yes, I'd be tempted. But believe it or not, no. No. Never. Never. I can tell what their reaction would be, what all of your reactions would be. I'd rather not give those kinds of scars. I'd rather not give any scars at all like that. It's not right. To be manipulated, to be forced to do things that you don't want to do or you shouldn't do, it's not right. It's not right at all. I feel sorry for the person who thinks that they can control everybody around them and use them and abuse them. I feel sorry for them because two things. One, they'll die eventually. Two, they went through some serious stuff to think that deadly and that evil type and that badly in those thoughts. They went through some serious, spiteful, ugly stuff to go down that dark hole. Anyways, let's get back to it. I got it. To be continued to next video.